Hi, Brad Brown here, and usually I do magic, but I wanted to share something a little bit different with you. I wanted to share a tool that you can use in your ministry, and it is balloons. And I know a balloon doesn't look like much, but this can really be a remarkable tool. I can go in just with a bag of balloons. I can go into a room full of kids, an event full of hundreds of kids, whatever it is. I can go in, get kids to line up in front of me. Actually, they kind of do it on their own. I don't even have to get them to do it. They will line up in front of me, and through the power of the balloon, I get to have a moment one-on-one with each kid where I have the chance to let them know that they're loved, let them know that I care about them, where I get to share quality time with them. And if you're in kids ministry, you know that obviously you want more time, but even a moment, if you take advantage of it, can be important in the life of a kid. And a balloon, as silly as it is, can be a tool for you to do this. And there are people who can do amazing things with balloons. They can do all sorts of, look, it's a Disney princess with 150 balloons or whatever. I can't do that. I do pretty basic stuff, but it's enough to win me the right to have these moments with kids at events. And the truth is, you can do it too. You don't have to know a lot. And honestly, if you could just blow up the balloons and hand them out, you could get away with that. But you don't have to know much. So I want to do a video that shows the most simple, basic beginning introduction to balloons. So if you know nothing, watch this. You'll learn the basics, enough that you could actually do, I mean, not do all the balloons I do, but enough that you could go into a room, get kids to line up, and have moments one-on-one with kids. Now, if you're going to do this, you're going to need balloons, obviously. So I want to talk about introduction, where you get the balloons, what kind of balloons to get, that sort of thing. Sometimes you can find animal balloons in toy stores. Do not get them. They're cheap. They won't work well. You need the decent quality balloons. And you can find them in local party shops. You can get them on the internet pretty easily. These are called 260s because when they're fully blown up, they're about 2 inches across by about 60 inches long, roughly. So you're going to need some of these. I use generally Qualitex, which is a brand name. That used to be the one and only decent brand of balloons there were. Now there are some other alternatives as well. But just get good quality balloons designed for twisting. And also, I mouth inflate, almost always. You probably won't be able to do that. These are pretty hard to blow up. You have to build up your diaphragm and some muscles in your face to be able to do that. So you're probably also going to need a pump. So get a decent balloon pump. Don't try to use a bicycle pump. You're going to be better off with a balloon pump because this is what's called a dual action balloon pump. And it's called that because it blows air out when you pull it out and when you push it in. So both directions you're inflating. So it inflates fast, it's easy. You're going to need one of these. In fact, I recommend you get two because if you're in the middle of an event and it dies and it's your only way to inflate balloons, you'll be in trouble. So have a spare. But they're like $8 each, so you can probably afford to get two of them. I'm going to get rid of this for now. Frightened the dog, but that's okay. She'll get over it. So you need balloons, 260s. Qualitex is a good brand. There are some others. And I'm going to show you two balloons you can make. If you can make one, that's really all you need. But I'm going to show you two very, very simple balloons. The first one is the sword. Let me get a brighter color so you can see it. Now, the secret to twisting a balloon so it doesn't pop is having a little space for the air to go. So if you blow it up all the way, when you twist it, it'll pop. If you leave a little room there, the air has someplace to go and it doesn't pop. So leave, for this balloon, it's just a sword. It's a little one-twist sword, about the simplest balloon there is. So you leave about 1 inch. If when you're blowing up, you accidentally blow it up all the way, just let a little bit of air out so it's kind of soft. So you don't have to blow it up all the way. As long as it's a little squishy, you're fine. And you're going to do one twist and have a sword you can give to kids. They'll beat each other up with them. They'll be happy. It'll be great. All you have to do is make a zigzag in the end. I start at the end with the nozzle on it, the end you blew up. Make a zigzag, it's like 4 to 6 inches long. So it's an S, an N, a Z, depending on how you hold it. Right exactly in the middle of that, or close to exactly, just squeeze it. If you left it soft enough or have a little bit of room at the end, it's not going to pop when you squeeze it. It'll take it. And you just do one twist right there in the middle, and you're done. You have a super easy, super basic balloon sword. And kids love it, boys love it, girls love it. They get to run around and beat each other up. They're happy. If this is all you can do, a one-twist sword, you can do an event. You can make kids happy. And let me show you one more time. I know you probably are a master of the rewind button, but just in case. Leave a little bit uninflated at the end, and you can even let a little air out to make it soft. You're going to make a zigzag. So you have back and forth, so there are 3 pieces of balloon together. Give it a squeeze. If it's soft enough, it's not going to pop. 1 twist, and you have a sword. And if you've underinflated, you might have a little bit of that left, but it's easy to fix. Just squeeze it. It'll go away, and the sword fight can commence. I'm going to show you one other thing you can make, and that is your basic balloon dog. The dog I'm going to show you is not the dog I normally use, and it's really not the one I recommend you use. There's a slightly more complicated dog that it looks better, and once you've had some practice, it's just about as fast. But I'm going to show you the dead simple balloon dog. For the balloon dog, you'd leave 4 to 6 inches uninflated, because we're going to do more twisting, so the air has to have some place to go. And we're just going to do that sword twist 3 times. Again, it's not the best dog, but it's enough to get you started. Just at the end, well, it's almost the sword twist. You fold it in half, and this is going to make the head. Those will be the ears, and this will be the rest of it in a minute. So fold it so you've got 4, 5, 6 inches there. Just squeeze that and twist, and with a little bit of imagination, it's a dog head. On this particular one, the ears are attached, which is a little weird, but it's, like I said, it's the easiest way. Next, you're going to have a neck and 2 legs, so we're just going to fold it in half and twist it up close to the head. It really doesn't matter if you have long legs, you have short legs. Just be sure you have enough balloon left to have more legs when you're done, because you probably want the traditional 4-legged dog. Just give it a squeeze, twist, and once it's twisted, it'll stay. And you can see you already have the front of a dog. Through the back, you do it one more time. You fold it, and dogs are really forgiving because they can have short tails, long tails, whatever left, it's the tail. And make another set of legs more or less the same size as the one you started with there. You just give it a squeeze, give it a twist, and if you arrange it properly, you have yourself a basic dog. And doing this super easy when the legs are attached to each other, the ears are attached to each other, so I recommend learning a little better dog. But this, if you're just getting started, this is dead simple, and it's enough to make a kid happy. And I do recommend drawing a face on it. I always do. Get a Sharpie. Sharpies are easy to draw with, and they don't pop the balloon. And make a really simple face. Just, you don't have to be an artist. 2 dots for the eyes, a smiley face, and if you add eyebrows, it gives it a little personality. I know you can't see it on camera, but trust me, it's now adorable, as far as you can tell. Just the important thing to remember is it's not about the balloons. The balloons are just a trick, basically, to give you the chance for one-on-one interaction with kids. So if you're focusing on the balloons, you're doing it wrong. You're not a distributor of balloons. You're a creator of moments with kids using balloons to make it happen. And if it's of interest, at some point I can maybe do another video or a blog or something about how to take advantage of that moment, the kind of things you can say and do in that moment. But if you're in kids ministry, you could probably handle that on your own. But the balloon part, the little bit I've shown you here, you can practice this, and in a few hours you can actually be ready to go and do this and make kids happy and have a chance to let them know that they're one-on-one, they're loved, that they're important to you, that you care about them, that you're interested in them, all with something as silly as a balloon dog. So I hope that's of use to you, and I hope you can do this in your ministry.